Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Escamilla. I hope y'all had a very enjoyable, nice and long 3-day weekend. This week we will have homework for 3 nights. Tonight, which is Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then on Thursday as well. If you look at the homework for the week, though, I mislabeled it. I labeled it incorrectly because when I made it, I forgot that we were going to be out on Monday. So Monday night's homework should really say Tuesday. And Tuesday's homework should really say Wednesday. And Wednesday night's homework should really say Thursday. Okay? Now, this week you will be expected to complete the entire page, one entire page, every single day. So there's 5 problems on each page. So tonight you will need to complete the 5 problems on this page. Tomorrow night, the 5 problems on the second page. And then the following night, the 5 problems on this page. And the reason why I'm giving you 5 problems a day rather than 2 or 3 is because we're working on geometry and simply identifying those geometric terms that we have learned. So there are no multi-step problems to be solved. Therefore, it shouldn't take nearly as long as our homework did last week when we were working with strip diagrams. So, one of the most important things for the homework this week is that you need to be familiar with all the geometric terms that we have been learning in class the last week. And so what I did do is, in case you forgot your terms, I went ahead and included the vocabulary at the back of the packet. Okay, so every word that we have learned in class is provided for you in your homework packet. So you have your vocabulary for lines, rays, and angles. You have your vocabulary for the different types of angles that we learned about. And you have your vocabulary for the different triangles that we learned about. And then today in class we learned about different types of lines. And so you have all the vocabulary you need. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, I am really expecting some quality work. Because if you're unsure what a right angle is, then you can go back and look at it. If you're not sure what a line segment is, you can go back and take a look at it. If you don't know what parallel lines are, then you have it right here for you. So you have a tool, you have a resource. And so I really need you to be using this resource to ensure your success today. So today, on number 1, the question states, which triangle appears to be an acute triangle? Okay, so that means I would go to my vocabulary and I would find the acute triangle in my vocabulary packet. So here are my triangles. Here's an acute triangle, and it describes it to you. An acute triangle is a triangle with 3 acute angles. Okay, so you are looking for which one of these figures has 3 acute angles. And then number 2 says, study figure A, B, C, D. Which statement appears to be true? Okay, and then so it's talking about parallel lines and perpendicular lines. So therefore, I would go to my vocabulary and where it talks about, here's our parallel lines and what those look like, and the description, and here's our perpendicular lines with the description as well. Okay, and so with that information, you would use that and apply that to help you solve this problem. On number 3, you are trying to, it shows a group of lines, and your job is to determine which 2 lines appear to be perpendicular. So there's that vocabulary word, perpendicular. So once again, you go back to your vocabulary. I would go back and look at those perpendicular lines and read the definition, look at the example, and use that to help you determine your answer. Number 4, it says in diagram C, in the diagram C best represents, so here's C, okay, a ray, a line segment, or a point. I would go back and look at each one of those figures, which are all in your vocabulary packet right here. Here's a point, here's a line segment, and here's a ray. Which one of these pictures represents the picture in that question. Okay? And then on the last one, number 5, which figure best represents a ray? So I go back and I look. Here's a ray. Here's what it says about a ray, its characteristics, and here's what it looks like. Now try to identify one of those in the answer choices. So your homework should be pretty quick and easy this week, but I am also expecting your work to be pretty accurate considering you have the definitions provided for you. So do your best, take your time, read carefully, and be ready to check over this tomorrow. Bye-bye.